Yeah.
All right. Have you got a pain somewhere? Or you got a sickness?
I was brought in as an emergency.
As an emergency. Do you know what's wrong with you?
No, not yet.
Not yet. He's going to tell you what's wrong with you. All right. So you're investing him with all the power. This man in his white coat and his stethoscope is going to tell you, Angela, what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Right. So you're now Angela, and you're 36, and you've come into hospital as an emergency. All right. Now, let's put this white coat on you. Imagine we're putting this white coat on you, and we're hanging this stethoscope round your neck, and you're a doctor here. Mm? And you've come to the bedside of this young woman. Are you nervous here?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
I think 6 people today.
You've already examined 6 people today. This is just another person.
Yeah.
Yeah? You're not nervous at all.
Another piece of meat.
She's just another piece of meat. Be the doctor. What do you do? What do you say?
No, you've got to imagine a nurse, right?
We need a nurse here now.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Let's choose a nurse. Who could be a nurse here?
Janice.
Janice?
She's the best. She's the
best. Is there somebody else to be the nurse?
Marie.
Marie. All right, okay. So the nurse is with the doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to ask her?
How is this patient?
Ah. Right. Doctor, can I ask you something? Why do you ask the nurse, how is this patient, and you don't ask the patient, how is this patient?
Because it's in direct speech, and that's how disabled people are spoken to quite often.
Back in her own role as a disregarded patient, Angela takes control.
Yeah, why don't you listen to me?
Right, well you tell him.
I am a human being, not a piece of meat for you to poke.
I've been working since 6 o'clock this morning. I've already seen 12 other people. I've got a lot of rounds to go round this morning.
I don't care how many hours you've been working. I have rights.
Later in the session, Carolyn gets her chance to take control in a situation where, in reality, she'd had none.
Can I hold you a moment? All right. So, at this moment, we're sitting on the hospital bed. You're expecting, you have agreed to, you've signed a contract, a form, to say that you are going to have a small operation.
Cystoscopy.
A cystoscopy.
What it means is they're going to have a look at my bladder.
They're going to have oh right, I see. They're going to have a look at your bladder. So an exploratory operation, a small, minor operation? You're not very worried about it?
No, that's right.
Oh, okay, all right. And as you sit on the bed, is this the ward round? Are you watching the doctors wheel the trolley round and come to the end of the bed?
The doctor's at the end of my bed with the specialist nurse, sister. It's probably about 8 people around the bed.
I'm going to ask you to play the roles, okay? The professional roles. You're going to be a specialist. You're going to be a doctor. You're going to be the sister. And you're going to be the nurse. So you're going to put yourself...
Janice the nurse, Maria the sister.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you're going to put yourselves aside for a moment and you're going to try and put yourselves in the shoes of these specialists. Right? Okay. Now, as we sit here, what are they doing just at this moment? They're talking amongst themselves?
Talking with each other.
Right.
They're making a decision about the operation.
Okay.
They were looking at my notes.
Right, okay. So, could you do that? Could you sort of turn a little bit away, get the notes out, yes, and talk about the patient and the operation? In other words, you're ignoring. Yes?
Do you think cystoscopy is that all we need?
Let's just watch for a moment
I don't think.
and try and
I was just thinking
remember
the same thing.
how it felt.
Just go ahead with that major operation.
What do you? So here you're feeling anxious. You're not knowing.
I'm feeling a bit now, and at that time it was horrible.
If you'd had someone to sign for you here, what would you have asked the signer? Because the signer would be your voice here.
Will you
wouldn't
please
it?
tell me, what are you talking about? What's happening? Am I going to have the operation or what? What's the matter with me? Why are you here for such a long time?
Okay, good. Right. But you didn't have a signer here. No.
That's right.
Nobody offered you one?
No, nobody asked. When I asked, excuse me, what's going on, they just moved and went to another bed and ignored me, which meant I had to wait another half an hour before they came back and then started to write, changing a form, writing hysterectomy down, and they wanted me to sign.
Okay.
And I thought, well, I need to know what's going on. I don't know what's
All right.
going on.
I would like you to ask one of these people to be you, and I'd like you to go and be one of these professionals, because I want to know why they aren't communicating with you. Okay, so who would you like to ask to be the patient here?
Vicky.
Vicky? All right. So, come and be the doctor. Okay. And Vicky is going to hold your role, because I'm going to ask you, Caroline, to see if you can understand the doctor's position here. If you can offer us any explanation. You're not telling the patient. You could write it down. You could, in fact, ask for an interpreter to come onto this ward. So, could you tell me, why are you behaving in this way? Why are you not communicating to this patient? Do you know that she's deaf?
I think it's best to wait, because if we're going to be talking to the person and get them upset, and we've got to see other patients first, I think it's better to go to that person at the end because of time. I mean, the operation I think is going to be about half an hour later, so we need to get him ready, so we're going to see the other patients first.
Hang on a moment. Are you telling me, Doctor, that you are going to operate on this lady today?
Yes.
And you are actually going not to do what she thinks she's come into hospital to have done. You're going to do something else? What operation are you planning for her?
Won't be the small one, it'll be a bigger operation.
It'll be a bigger operation. Huh? So you're choosing not to tell her that it's going to be a bigger operation because you don't want to upset her.
No, we'll tell her, but we're going to give her a form, you see. But we won't be explaining why. We'll just give her a form so that she can sign it. Because I think it's going to be too difficult to explain to this lady what's a hysterectomy, why have we changed the decision, and so we're not going to bother, time.
Terry is Caroline's husband. He wants to help her to express the doctor's frustration. The technique's called doubling.
Saying as a doubling statement, the doctor would be saying,
I mean, it's a problem, if we're going to be writing everything down, will she understand? It's a deaf person. We're going to have to write loads on paper. I'm sorry, we just don't have time. If we call an interpreter, it's going to have to pay an interpreter. National Health can't afford to pay them. They're expensive. I think it's better if we just move on. And next patient, it's going to take too long to communicate. I mean, the deaf person won't mind.
Is that what you think, Doctor?
Maybe right, yeah.
Now then, we don't know whether the doctor didn't explain because of the reasons that you've explored in her position. Just want you to hear it. Could you encapsulate or what Caroline thinks the explanation is?
Well, we should explain, because it's a much bigger operation than she's anticipated, but I don't know how to do it. I'm not sure that I can do it in the time. We have a lot of patients to see, and she's only one patient.
It's much easier not to worry about it. I mean, the NHS is short of money. If we spend money on sign language interpreters, then, you know, that's less money on acute medicine, isn't it? And, well, I haven't got time to wait for them to send for one. She needs this operation, and she'll be much, much, much happier and glad that it's done when it's over.
Well, I think we have to explain something. Maybe when we've seen all the patients, I can write something down so that she's not left completely in the dark.
Well, we shall see the form anyway.
Now, if this was what they were thinking, and you could hear their thoughts, if you were aware of their thoughts, what does it make you feel?
Angry.
Angry.
And I feel like I've no faith in them. Because they're making a decision on what's best for me. And they think what's going to make me feel better. Will they look after me properly? I mean, I feel upset as well. I want to scream. I want to say, listen, I'm a woman. I have a right to know.
Stand on your bed.
I want to know what's going on.
Stand on your bed. Stand your height. Stand your height. Right, okay. Now, I want you to do all of those things. I want you to express your anger here. Do you think she's got a right to be angry here?
Yeah.
Yes? Huh? Too right she has, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to express your anger. I want you to scream, if that's what you say you want to do. Okay?
You've got no right to treat me like that. I've got a right to know what's going on. It's my body.